What it do is Shobeezy, the Shoboat, and the topic is ghostwriters. Who's using them? Why is there a negative stigma about them? How do fans feel about them? And how do these ghostwriters feel about all of this? Before we get into it, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. So let's start here. Ghostwriters have been used in music since the beginning of the music business and have always been universally accepted in the R&B and pop music worlds, but not so much in the rap world. In the 90s, it became a talking point amongst rappers and fans who wanted authenticity in their music. Now, if you're a radio-friendly or pop rapper, nobody really cared. For example, if someone said Nelly, Flo Rida, Kanye, or 24K Golden used writers, nobody would bat an eye. But for your real rap, street rappers, lyricists, and backpack rappers, it has traditionally been frowned on. A good example would be the fallout between Meek Mill and Drake. That started because Meek accused Drake of having a ghostwriter by the name of Quentin Miller on the song and then actually went on to prove it. Meek thought that this alone would ruin Drake because of the traditional thoughts of a rapper of Drake's status getting help from a writer. Ironically, Meek went on to actually lose that battle, but now let's fast forward to 2022. The same ghostwriter, Quentin Miller, is in the news again after he did an interview where he named some of the artists that he's been working with recently or that he's worked with recently, and some people were shocked by the names.
I've been still writing for people ever since. You know, I done work with Nas, Big Sean, Jeezy, a bunch of other people, Jeremiah, Ty Dolla $ign, like a bunch of other people.
And also around this same time, 21 Savage and Drake spoke on the topic.
Nah, we don't need no hook on this one. Yeah. 21 need to do it like this. Yeah. Like, I ain't gonna cap. Drake wrote some of my verses on this album. Like, these facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a what a say, because you.
By the way, you also helped me with too. So
God.
So Nas is one of the greatest lyricists of all times. Drake is arguably the overall greatest of all time when it comes to sales, consumption, breaking records, and tenure. And 21 Savage is one of the highest selling gangster rappers in this current era. And they've all used writers. And there hasn't been a huge pushback about it. So it brings me to the question, does anybody in 2022 even care? As a fan of consumers of music, I know I don't care. As long as a song is good, I'm rocking with it. I'm not thinking, I wonder if this rapper wrote this song himself. And honestly, none of the other major label artists are saying anything about it. And you know why? Because they're probably using writers also, or they're not opposed to using one. And here's another good example. Word in the industry is that one of the multiple reasons why Meek exposed Drake for using Quentin Miller is because Meek wanted to hire Quentin Miller to write for him. And Quentin actually declined the offer, which was also one of the reasons why Meek sent his Dream Chaser goons to jump Quentin Miller at the shoe store. So look, probably 98% of female rappers use ghostwriters, and it's always been like that. And honestly, if more of the guys decide to, and that gives fans better quality songs to listen to, I'm all for it. I think right now this is a huge turning point in music. With these big names using writers and not getting pushback on something that 10, 20 years ago would have been career suicide. What do you guys think? Do you care if your favorite rapper has someone else writing their hook or their verse for them? Let me know in the comments, and as a bonus for watching this far, like and subscribe, and I will leave you with this video from Quentin Miller addressing people that don't believe he actually worked with Nas and the frustrations of being a writer.
Okay, so apparently this whole Quentin work with Nas conversation is going a little more viral than what I thought, because now, you know, people are reaching out to me, asking me to clear it up. I have to clear up the fact that I worked with Nas. So, okay. And, you know, off the strength, you know, I want to shout out to Hit Boy, you know, for the opportunity that he gave me when he invited me to the studio and allowed me to work with Nas. Shout out to Hit Boy for that opportunity. I also mentioned other artists that I worked with, from Jeezy to Jeremiah to Ty Dolla $ign. I mentioned other artists. Writers post their work and talk about their work all the time. You know why? It helps it also helps with the business of writing. When people know that you were part of certain things, it makes people more prone to work with you, you know? It's kind of part of the job, is naming your resume or your catalog or whatever. It kind of goes with it. But it's not that way with me, because I just so happen to have had a situation with the biggest artist in the world, and it turned into a whole ghostwriting scandal. And now I am the ghost. Now, anytime people work with me, it's like I'm supposed to be a ghost. But I'm not a ghost. You don't make money being a ghost. They don't pay you. Artists don't give a if you have money or not. They do not pay you. So if you don't get paid, and you can't even get the clout from being a part of this to get opportunities to get paid, why would I want to be a ghost? Let me say this right now. Quentin Miller is not a ghostwriter. And I want all the artists out. I don't give a if I never work with another artist again. I don't care. I do not care, because I hate the fucking business. I am not a ghostwriter. If you work with Quentin Miller, you worked with Quentin Miller, and you better be okay with saying that you work with Quentin Miller. Now, when it comes to the Nas situation, I pulled up on Hit Boy. That was a situation with Hit Boy. I'm in the room. I bounce some ideas out. There we go. Clear it up. I just bounced some ideas. Couple ideas went. That's it. That's all that happened with the Nas. But I am not a ghost. I am not a ghost. I'm sick of this.